All right, so I've been seeing a lot of complaints these days on the coin shop update change, and a lot of people are talking about how it pretty much has nerfed or shafted a lot of people, especially global people feel that way. If you don't know, the coin shop did update, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of, I can see why people think it's a shaft because there's no unknown race tickets. All they have is the demon, fury, and goddess one, and a lot of people are feeling why that they don't have anymore because they don't, because Netmarble don't want you guys to have the potential to pull Magilda on those tickets, because a lot of people want Magilda because of her uses in the bird, which makes her pretty much an easy win on the bird once you have her, because she is disgustingly good. And a lot of people feel like, yo, they don't want me to get Magilda, they just want me to summon on these banners where she has like these low rates on, and they want me to just get shafted, so I have to spend more and more. And that could be a possibility on why they took it out, because I don't see any reason why they would want to take the unknown race tickets out. Like, why would you? You could have just left it in there. It's kind of the thing that a lot of people have been having problems with Netmarble lately, with their updates. Like, it's always these weird updates that you think like, yo, they're improving into the game. Like when I saw these festival coins thing, I was like, oh my god, they finally added hourglasses, so I can finally get more Super Awakening coins for my units that I need Super Awaken. And then they always add something in there where they gotta take something away. It can never just be like, yo, we just gonna give you this and we gonna leave it at that. It's always something about taking stuff away. Like the festival update, they had to take things away. They had to take away the other festival just because we want people to have a lot boosted rates for these festivals in the game. It's always something, and you can just look at the freaking the forum or Reddit, Discord. You can see all these people complaints here. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, we on the forum right here. He's like, human giant unknown tickets question mark. I'm pretty sure he's like, how the race doing it has been completely removed from coin shop. They're never coming back. I just about to spam summons to try get Magilda, but now they're no longer available. Hey, that's true. And I think there's some down below. Oh my god, yo, forum, are you gonna update? The heck, I don't know why I just lagged like that, but okay. And see, like other people, we deserve a better coin shop. We deserve a better coin shop. We deserve a better coin shop. Netmarble officially removed, is responsible to remove the SR ticket. We deserve a better coin shop. Make coin shop great again. We deserve a better coin shop. And it's like these posts right here where they just talk about how the change in the coin shop is. Let's see if I can update this. Oh my god, why is this forum lagging for me now? Greeting Knights, thank you for contacting Netmarble customer support. We understand you're curious about the coin shop. Please note that some items were removed from coin shop during the 2/ update, including the race draw ticket. Unfortunately, we do not have information whether these items will be added back to the coin shop. We'll take note of your inquiry as feedback for a recent update. Yeah, we're gonna listen. We're gonna listen. You know, we're gonna keep it deep in our pockets. You know, your inquiry, and we're definitely gonna change that. We appreciate your understanding of this matter regarding Netmarble GM team. And there's a lot of more stuff people have been talking about. Like this one Reddit post, like people talking about stop being greedy, Netmarble. Since the store update, they moved the race draw ticket because Magilda is on the banner. Since she's the most sought after unit for the bird, they have locked her behind a paywall. Shame on you. Oh my god, this man battery is super low. Chill out, bro. And they just showing her not being on there, and I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it. Yeah, it's people like, you know, charge your oh my god. And then someone like, yo, they not worth the cost. But I mean, there's still that possibility of people trying to pull for her who really want that, because it was just dumb just for them to take it. Like, why would you just get rid of it? Like, why did not just leave that option for people? And I think it makes sense because I've been seeing also another post where someone was talking about the 7deadlysins sales as well, how it's pretty much declined from the 2020. That was like peak year. And I think 2020 was like the peak year, and it just went down below. And there's a lot of reason why is that, because let's see what they got. I mean, they don't address criticism. They rework feature and make them worse. Coin shop, yeah, they just make everything worse. They release game breaking units after game breaking unit. The content is met at best. I guess that's what to be expected. Yeah, they just make busted units back to back to back. Now a lot of other games do the same thing, but you gotta understand, like, yo, this is Seven Deadly Sins. Who cares about Seven Deadly Sins like that? This doesn't have like that big strong community like these other big IPs like Dragon Ball, Genshin, where they can make the one of the worst updates possible, but because they have like such a strong community that they won't even mind. Like no one is gonna look back like, oh my god, yo, I have to look after Seven Deadly Sins. That's why we had so many people who content creators who quit. Like we had people like Kabuki, we had people like Seaton. Because like if you're gonna keep making these trash updates back to back without addressing anything, no one is gonna keep on continuing to play this game. A lot of people are right now, they made the update, they talk about a sort of like sequel with Seven Deadly Sins Origin. I'm pretty sure you guys already heard about, and a lot of this grandcross people are like, oh my, yep, I'm moving, I'm jumping ship, I'm just waiting for that game to come out so I can finally get rid of grandcross. Looks a lot better, it's probably gonna have a better community. People are ready, or some people are even talking about the Black Clover game, which has the same original developer of Seven Deadly Sins grandcross from the beginning, working on that game. So a lot of people are wanting to do Black Clover as well, especially since Black Clover is kind of big in the West. So a lot of people want that as well. Like I'm very excited for Black Clover as well because I do read the manga and I do love the series. They nerf resource acquisition, like giving the SD dungeon key every other week. Yeah, I always hated this update where they gave the Super Awakening dungeon key every other week. I don't know why they do that when they never freaking made the training cave update. They never updated the training cave. Why would you ever change it if you never updated the training cave? Bruh, everyone who plays the training cave are like, please, can I use skip tickets on that stuff or something? Because like it's just a waste of time. Like, I feel like homework, bruh. It's not hard, but man, it's just boring. Like the content, like this is what it's talking about, mad content. It's boring, dude. Honestly, don't want this game to die. It has so much potential for a gacha game, but Marilli keeps shooting us up in the foot. I remember in the days of Green Escrow when everything was balanced, festival exclusive, and legendary events were not being recycled. But these days, no unit is safe. Every festival being countered by the next, and it kills the game. Potential the game is in 30 years out of potential base. They lost their chance, only down for now. And also, you got to talk about, you know, the Ragnarok update as well. Like, dude, the Ragnarok update is obviously supposed to be like the hardest content and difficulty in the game, but there's sometimes their content for Ragnarok right now is for the deer. And there was like a poll, I don't know if I can find it right now, but it's a poll where people was asked like, yo, how many floors have you cleared on the deer or attempted? And look at this, 966 votes on the Reddit post. 642 did not attempt / beat any of the floor. Now it could be the reason because like the only relic there is the Goddess Elizabeth, which nobody cares about, or people hate Goddess Elizabeth. But it just shows like there's no drive in people wanting to do the deer. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people isn't because it's probably Goddess Elizabeth relic, but because that the deer is so RNG with the freaking color cycle thing, or people just wanted to choose the bird because like that's the easiest one they can do. Like the bird for me takes like probably like 10 to 15 minutes to beat if I'm using the Gilda team. The deer takes like probably like 2 hours to maybe 3 hours depending on like RNG, and if I get the passive as fast as possible to beat, because it's just so like RNG when you got to deal with that freaking color cycle, and it's just so annoying, man. What other posts I looked at? No, I didn't look at anything else. But yeah, man, like, dude, grandcross, it's just not looking too good. Like, bro, we don't have like a strong community, dude. They don't do like, what was the last community thing that grandcross ever did? Let content creators give out freaking giveaway codes. That's really gonna bond with the community. Like, people wouldn't even really care that much. They just freaking like did weird stuff with it. Pretty much be like, yo, if you watch this video at a random time, I will put up this giveaway code, and everybody just start watching the video at certain times and get the giveaway code, and it's only for like one person. So it was like one person, like if you're lucky enough, good luck, buddy. Like I remember when we had that that fan art contest for the original characters for the costume. That was so much fun. Like so many people was like drawing all these amazing arts and stuff like that. And yes, it did end up where people were just choosing Lilia because Lilia is probably one of the best one, but they updated so it can be like different characters. But That was such a good community thing. You also had like the tournament thing as well, like with all the content creators. Like I remember the freaking Kabuki versus season 1. That stuff was like legendary. Like people were just hyped and excited for it. And I thought that yeah, there was some bad stuff that happened during the tournament. Like people was getting like it was very toxic a little bit, because this is the first attempt, and their update, like the tournament thing, was that unfortunately free to players who did do content had a very bad disadvantage against people who are whales at the game who did content create. And there was a lot of things they could have improved on from that tournament thing, so it'd be less toxic. Gives more availability to like higher tier units for content creators. Like imagine you just have like a flat account where everybody has like all these level 90s, and you have to build your team off these level 90s for each individual who's competed in this tournament, and we just leave it at that, so you don't have to struggle like, yo man, I need to whale in this game even more so I can prepare for this tournament. And we thought they're gonna improve upon that part a little bit more, but they never did. The only thing they about to do with the community, like, or it's like probably like the faction war, which I guess is a cool update. It sounds like it's gonna be a cool update, which is gonna appear in March. But I really think like, yo, Netmarble tries their best to try to make more and more money, instead of trying to like build up the community with like community events and stuff like that. And I feel like, yo, in a while, like when the next big game come out, people are not gonna try to last into Grand Cross. They're gonna try to just move on to the next game, and unfortunately that's what they want. Unfortunately, that's what they want. Just look at their updates. Look at the units they bring out. Like PvP is like a power creep mess. Look at the PvP rules that they do. Like last week we had something where you had like 30% reduced damage to stance, and then flat 30% reduced damage. So anybody with a stance was like godlike in PvP, and people had to just spam like the Bond Terry team for an entire PvP matchup. So you had Bond, who was like legit revived into PvP, being even more toxic. And I think people still are using Bond in PvP right now because the flat 30% damage reduction. It's stuff like that that make me like, yo, now Marvel, what are you doing? Like the Ragnarok updates, people don't really care about the story. I don't really see people care that much about the story. I like only one part of the story, and that was the one where it was Bond and Magilda. That one was actually pretty fire because Magilda actually has like personality. She's the only freaking Ragnarok character that like has like personality, really, in my opinion. All the other ones like Brynhild, Sigurd, they're just mad like basic characters. But then again, that's just my honest opinion. But let me know in the comments, guys, like, how do you feel about Grand Cross lately? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who probably be like, still watch my content, probably like, yo man, really, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised you're still playing this game. But you know, I mean, I can be very hopeful, you know, sniffle and copium that Grand Cross will improve on stuff, but it just shows me time and time again that they just do an update that gets worse and worse every single time. And also got to talk about this week is probably gonna be the legendary boss Escanor, which is gonna be hilarious to face because we got the new updated units. Maybe I might try to see if I can do like free to play stuff for it. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe again. Man, Netmarble, you gotta do better, man. You gotta do better. This really, guys, I'm out. Peace.